introducing the tool. So please remember, so purpose of this project is actually this transcription project is for speech recognition model. Now it's clear.
Yes.
Okay. So a team, actually our this transcription project is used for speech recognition model development. Okay. So you need to ensure the quality of the audio, that is the transcription. You need to concentrate on in a 100% uh, manner. That is, the transcript of the audio data that should be matches with the audio with a 98 percentage of word level accuracy. This is one of the most important point you have to keep in mind. So I'm going to divide this training part into two sessions. First, I will train you. I will introduce you the tool. The tool is actually a offline tool. The tool name is Subtitle Edit. So I will share my screen and give me a moment. My screen is visible now.
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Okay. So the tool looks like this. You can see that in this tool, there is here is one black portion is here. Here we have to upload the audio file. And for uploading the audio, you can see one text here, click to add the form. Simply you can click here and take the audio from where you have downloaded and saved the audio. Now from that folder you can select the audio. So while we clicking, so like in this way, while we clicking in this portion, one window will be pop out like this. So automatically it will be selected as video files. We need to change these video files to audio files. So you can see the audio files only here. So first you have to select the audio where you are saved the audio. From there you can select the audio. So the audio will be input will be seen like this in this portion. There are several the one straight line, some waveforms like this. In this way you can see the audio input file. The first portion is you need to create segments. For creating the segment, ensure 2 points. First, the length of the audio segment should be less than or equal to 30 seconds. And another point, on a particular segment, there should be only one speaker. These 2 points you should be kept in your mind while creating the segment. So I will show you how to create the segment. For creating the segment, you can draw from here and press enter in the keyboard. Don't forget to uh, click the enter button, otherwise it will not create the segmentation. Okay, so first we have to create some segments for this audio file. For creating the audio, just drag the file, drag the segment like this, drag the portion from here and press the enter button. Or otherwise you can do drag like this and press the right click and add text here. In this way also we can do.
Sorry to interrupt you, but actually your voice is breaking out.
Voice breaking, yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Smita, it is audible actually.
Okay. So I'm repeating the portion. We have to create the segments. For creating the segment, you should ensure that the length of the segment should be less than or equal to 30 seconds. And another point, there should be one speaker only in one segment. You should ensure that. So creating the segment, just drag the file and press enter button, or else drag the file and press the right button here, right click here and add text here. In these two ways, you can add the segments. So you can see that while I'm creating the segments on this white portion, some text will be here. There you can see the start time, end time, and duration. So this portion is highlighted. The starting time of this particular segment is 000, and the end time is 00001. So the duration is 1.344. And you can add the text for the particular segment. Here you can add the text. Okay. So before creating the for adding the text, you should ensure the speakers. You should ensure identify the speaker. For identifying the speaker means, just listen to this particular portion. If it is a male na, you can add the speaker as in angle bracket. You should ensure the identification of speaker only in angle bracket. So if it is a male now, you should enter like it, male underscore 01 in angle bracket. Please mention like this only. So when I check some sample file now, so many of them doing like this, male 1. In this way, they are writing. So this is absolutely wrong. We should identify the speaker in this way only. In angle bracket only, you should under the speaker, male underscore 01. If it is a female na, you should write it as female. Okay. The first speaker is male 1, and the second speaker is sorry. First speaker is male now. You can identify the speaker as male 1. For when I am going to play the second segment, if it is another male now, we can enter the speaker like male underscore 02. Suppose first one is female and the second one is male na, we can identify like this. First one female, female underscore 01. The second one is a male, so we can identify the speaker as male underscore 01. If two are female na, female underscore 01 and female underscore 02. If two are male na, male underscore 01 and male underscore 02. I think it's clear. Okay. And while creating the segment, you should not do like this. So there is one gap here now. So you should not supposed to do like this. You need to include all each and every part of the audio signal. Okay. This is how we are going to create the segment and adding the text for each segment. Hmm? After completing all the segment and transcription partner, we need to save this file. I will show you how to save the file. You can see in the file, tick save as. Do not do anything in the file name. I'm repeating you guys, please do not change any change in the file name. Keep as it is. And the save as type as sub RIP. Ensure that and save the file where you have to save the output file now. Please create a folder for that and select that folder and save the file in that folder. That's it. You can see here that one portion, play, pause, previous, next. If I'm selecting any particular segment now, yeah, it will be automatically toggle in that particular segment itself. We can create the repeat count here. If it is 4 now, 4 times we can hear this sound, this speech. If you want to go to the next segment now, we can press the next button. If I'm going to the previous now, we can create click the previous button. Clear? I hope everyone is clear in this section. For the what we say in this tool part, actually this is only regarding the tool. You have to upload the file in the in this portion and create the segment and write the and start to transcribe. You can write the text here. Before writing the text, you need to identify the speakers. And one more thing, I'm
Yeah,
going to
Smita.
the
Smita, one more thing. Actually, you are creating one segment now. Type entire one line, 2 to 3 lines, like one male, one female, whatever in the audio. If you do that one, it will be helpful for everyone.
yeah, sure.
Yeah, thank you, Smita.
Okay. So guys, I'm just doing this file. So I'm just going to play this my first segment. 1 second. Yeah. When we select one particular segment, it will be highlighted like in red. So when we play this, it's saying something in Malayalam. So it's actually I'm taken a Malayalam file. So it's saying one female sound is the female is saying namaskaram. So I need to write that namaskaram here. First I have to identify the speaker. Only one speaker is there. She is telling namaskaram or something. Good morning, Suprabhat, something like that. So in Malayalam, she is telling Namaskaram. So I need to write that Namaskaram here. So I don't have any input tool to write this now. So I'm taking help of a Google input tool. 1 second. I'm just type the Namaskaram there, and I'm going to the next segment. So here also another lady, she is telling also namaskaram. So I want to identify the speaker. So it's another female, na? So I just identify that speaker as female too. And she is again telling the namaskaram. So I just write that namaskaram there. Again, I'm going to the next segment. So the first speaker is asking whether she is good. So I need to identify the speaker. So since it is the first speaker, so I mentioned here as female underscore 01. She said Sukhadirikunu. In Malayalam, she is asking Sukhadirikunu. So I need to write that particular text here. Got it? So Sughatirikina, it's a question. So I need to identify I need to add the punctuation. In each and every language, we know that some punctuations are there. So according to the language rule, you can use the punctuations. If it is a question, I should add question mark. Got it? I'm going to the next segment. So for the second speaker, speech is here. So identify the speaker as female underscore 02. Since it is the second speaker, so identify the speaker as female underscore 02, and she is telling I'm okay. So I just need to write that in Malayalam. She is telling in Malayalam now. So I'm just put the text here. In this way, you can add the text for each and every segment. If we go like that now, so I already said you the length of the segment is less than or equal to 30 seconds. If we create a 30-second long conversation, it's very difficult for us to transcribe. So I'm suggesting you guys to divide the segment between 10 to 15 seconds. We can create the segment between 10 to 15 seconds. Okay. And ensure only one speaker is there in the speaker, in the segment. Got it? Srinivas sir, is it clear, sir?
Yeah, yeah, it is clear.
Yeah, yeah, yes.
And one more thing. Actually, Ranjan is asking one doubt. I'm kindly guide to 30% rule in English word.
Yeah, that I will do. The next part we are going
Sir,
to
actually, sir, as I have been told in the group that this will be going to be Hindi transcription.
Yeah, this is Hindi transcription only. She is explaining in English. Okay. Only Hindi,
But actually,
Telugu,
ma'am has,
Bengali, and other languages is going on. She is a Malayali. That's
but
why she is
ma'am,
explaining in English, and she chosen Malayalam file. Okay.
Okay, sir.
okay, sir, after the training, I will be
Yeah, yeah. Let
provided.
let let Smita complete the training session. Later on, we will discuss about the in the ending. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Yes, Smita, please continue.
Shall I continue?
Yeah, yeah. Yes, Smita.
Okay. So we created the segment and we add the text for each and every segment. You need to identify the speaker first and go through the audio. What you hear now, you should write in that way only. Okay. So next I'm going with the guidelines. So we have some rules here. So you need to follow that. Actually, there are little bit of guidelines is here. So you need to follow that guidelines perfectly. First part is regarding numbers. If you hear, if the speaker is spoken in the audio segment, any digits, transcribe that it in words are spoken. Please don't use digits. While I checking the sample, na, so many people are using that digits. Please, please, please do not use digits. You need to write that part in words only. If the number, for example, it's in the guideline itself, it's showing that, for example, if the number still appears in the audio, na, you should transcribe that in written form only. If you hear that as Bharat, na, you should write in Bharat. Do not write 1 2 there. Do not use the digital format. Okay. If you hear, for example, the here itself, one example is here, 1857. We can read this. The speaker can say like in any of the way they can pronounce this word, this number. If he's saying adaraso sadavanna, you should write in this way only. Suppose the speaker saying 1857, so we need to write that 1857 in word only, not in digital form. Okay. So next is regarding currency symbols or abbreviations. If you hear any currency names in the audio, na, you should write in word itself. Do not use any currency symbols or abbreviations. Ensure the word should be the particular portion should be in the word itself. Okay. And also similar to date also, you should write out that in the word format, not in the numbers. Using numbers, you do not use, sorry, uh, you are not supposed to do that. Okay. And next I'm going with the colloquial shortcut. For example, colloquial shortcuts means if the speaker telling in any word in a colloquial way, we need to write what he speak, what he hear, na, you need to write that only. For example, in Hindi, in the guideline itself there is one example. One speaker is telling jara. We know that it's not jara, it's jaraha, but the speaker is telling jara only, so we need to write that jara only in the segment. What you simply, this is what you hear na, you need to type that only. You don't want to correct that particular word. This is speech recognition project now, so we need to uh, go like that. The next point is handling extended noise, extended silence, music or noise. For example, I will show you here. Extended. You can see some straight lines here. These straight lines represent there is no speech or nothing is there. So that is a silence. So we can represent that silence by three dots. For example, I'm creating the segment in this way. So in this particular segment, here is one speech. We can see waveforms here. So there is one speech is here. And after that, there is one silence. So we need to represent that silence. For example, how I am going to represent this now? Created the segment, identify the speaker. When I played that speaker na, the first female is speaking here, so I identified the speaker as female underscore 01. She said something, I just write that in the Malayalam itself here. And after that, when I check that na, there is extended silence. For representing that extended silence, we can use three dots here. Clear? And another thing is, if you have any English words in the segment, na, you can write that in English itself. But one condition is there. For example, in a particular segment, there are so many words. Majority of the words are in English. Na, you can write that English words in your own language. The condition is that 30% of the word count. If the English word is more than the 30% of the word count, now you can use your own language. You can use the target language. I will explain that with an example itself. Okay. And next, I'm going with the background noise part. We can see that it's a general conversation, so there should be some background noises will be there. Some of the background noises like this. If it is a throat clearing, whistling, breathing, child crying, in this these type of any noises are there, na, you can use this tag there. Please ensure that you need to take the tag from the guideline itself. Otherwise, it will be wrong. Someone will tag lies noise. So use the tag from the guideline. If any child, a baby talking or singing or anything in that, you can use the non-speech verbalization. If any animal noises are there, na, any barking sound, any birds sound or anything, na, you can use this tag animals or birds. If any what we say, any vehicles or machines tag is there, na, you can use, don't do not want to separate this tag. Sometimes I check the sample now, uh, in one file it's showing that vehicles only, machine only. You don't want to split like that. If anything there now, you should write vehicles or machine tag, this tag there. Other than any noise, other than this any noise will be there now, you can use this noise tag there. Next, I'm going with the unclear tag. Unclear tag means one moment. Okay. Unclear tag means if the speaker is telling something, but we are unable to identify, we couldn't able to understand that particular word. You can use this unclear tag there. I will explain you.
Smita, in that file, any tags are there, na? Explain the tags also.
Mhm. Yeah.
We have to mention the
So,
tags where we have to do that part and everything. Why? Because in the same thing they're doing errors, na? That's why.
mhm. So I'm just showing you how to add unclear tag. So I'm taking this particular segment. While playing the particular segment, identify the speaker. Female underscore 01. After that, I played the audio. She said something here. I typed the portion here. But in this portion, she said something. But I couldn't be able to understand that portion in this small portion. I not able to understand now. I can use this tag, unclear tag there. So just copy paste the tag from here, copy the tag from there, just paste here. And after that, I'm just listening to the remaining part. She said something, so I just type the remaining part there. Got it with this unclear tag? Sri, is it clear?
Yeah, it's clear. It's clear.
Okay. And the second scenario for adding this unclear tag is, for example, the speaker is telling any personal identification number. Example, my phone number is 98952426 something. So for that particular digits, I search my personal identification number. So for that particular digit session, we can use this unclear tag. Example, for in this scenario, the female one is telling my phone number is, my number is. So she is telling that, oh, my number is. So my number is, Malayalam, it is my number is 9895. So on that digit part, you can use this unclear tag. Clear? This is the two scenario we have using the unclear tag. The next tag is overlap. Overlap tag means when we play one segment, particular segment, no? So here itself, we can take this as example. So just I played this segment. The first speaker is telling. So in this portion, from here to here, the second speaker said yes. So first speaker is telling, someday telling, just transcribe that words. But here to here, the second speaker is saying yes. So I'm able to understand what she said now. So at that time, I can use the text here like yes. She only said the word yes. So I just write the word yes in this form, in single square bracket, and continue with the first speaker's speech. If I am not able to understand what she said now, I can use this overlap tag there. If you are able to understand now, you can write that word in single square bracket. If you couldn't able to understand, you can use this overlap tag there. And the next tag is profanity tag. If any speaker using any bad words, now you can use this profanity tag there. And explaining the other tags with this segment, how to write the segmentation tags using the, take this portion. So you can hear that speech is there. In this portion, someone is speaking in some background noise is there. Someone is crying or some child's crying is there. You can use the uh, tag, non-speech verbalization tag on that particular portion and continue with the text part. If it is any a machine or vehicle sound, you can be use this vehicle or machine tags there. When you add more sound will be there, no? You can use this tag there. In this way, you need to add. Clear?
क्या था ना मीटिंग में आप
Is it clear?
Yeah, it's clear.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Actually, this is all about the guidelines for and the tool introduction.
Smita, if we
If you
want to
have,
delete the segment now, what we have to do?
yeah, just right button, press the right button and delete it. Here.
Okay.
Okay.
And on
So
MacBook,
suppose one thing, Sri, while we creating the segment now, without hearing, we are first we are creating the segment. For example, in this tool, while we created the segment before adding the text. Okay, now when I am playing this audio, if suppose first one is female one and the second one is also female one, you can add both the segments in one. We can merge these two segments as one. How it is now? You just right button click and merge with the previous. If you want to merge with the previous, now you can merge like this. Or else, if I created a segment in this way, if I want to split that segment now, so when I play this segment from here to here, I'm assuming that it's a one speaker speech only. On that manner, we created the segment. But we playing the segment, we able to understand that from here to here, the first speaker is speaking. So we can press the cursor here and press the right button and split here.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. And this all about the
Can you explain 2 to 3 tags so that everyone can understand the work? Minimum one to
yes,
two, another 2 tags where we have
yes.
to add the tags from the guidelines and everything. If you explain that now, so that anyone can't do the mistakes.
I'm
Um,
sorry. Comes again with the question.
Tags where we have to use the tags.
That's not that only I explained now.
Yeah, try to explain another few tags.
एक्सक्यूज मी मैम
Mhm.
एक्सक्यूज मी मैम tap or we can put unclear also.
The repetition, na, if you hear able to type that, na, you can type that.
We need to type twice, yeah.
Yes, yes, yes.
अच्छा
How
अगर if there is overlapping we have to put the overlapping tab only.
overlapping tab only.
And you had mentioned ki, we need to put the unclear tab there.
Unclear tag, if we are not able to understand a particular word
Okay,
that the speaker tell now,
okay,
at
okay.
that time we can put that unclear tag there. Suppose in this segment, for example, this part we are not, we heard three times, but we are not unable to understand what we said.
हाँ
So at
जी.
that scenario, we can write this female. Two speakers are in this audio is female. So I just identify the speaker as female too and write from here to here. But from here to here, I don't understand what she said. So on that scenario, I can use that unclear tag there.
Okay.
Yeah.
ठीक है okay.
Hello, I have a question. Like, what will be the difference between two segment?
Difference between two segments are.
Matlab, how much time, like 1 second or 0.01 second, how much gap will be there? Yes,
No,
yes.
no, no, no. You need to create without any gap. You need to create the segments. You can't do like this. There should not be any gap between the segments. Include each and every portion of the audio. In this way only you need to create the segment. In this manner you can't create. You need to adjust the segment like this. Just drag. Got it now?
Yes, yes.
Okay, this is one segment. We can't create the second segment in this way. We should start from here itself. Where we end now, from there itself, we need to start this another segment, next segment.
Okay.
Clear?
Ma'am, sorry to interrupt. Can you add the gap line? Just right click and choose the gap.
Gap line.
Hello, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. No, no, ma'am. The segment area. The segment area.
Okay.
Top. The white place, ma'am. The segment.
Here.
Yes, ma'am. The blank space, ma'am. Blank space. Just click, right click and choose the gap. No, ma'am. You choose a segment. The blank space, ma'am.
Okay.
Top of the button, the blank space, ma'am. Top of the button, the blank space.
Actually, what is your doubt?
मैम ऊपर जो ब्लैंक स्पेस है ना मैम, जो व्हाइट कलर के ब्लैंक स्पेस है वहां पे आप राइट क्लिक कीजिए और वहां पे गैप का एक ऑप्शन आएगा, उसमें अगर क्लिक करेंगे तो वो जी।
रंजन, एक्चुअली स्मिता को हिंदी नहीं आता।
अच्छा
I can
ओके।
understand, but Srinivas sir just asked what is his doubt.
रंजन जी, क्या क्या डाउट है?
हम्म, सर मैं आपको मैम कैन आई शेयर माय स्क्रीन?
Yeah, sure.
ओके मैम, प्लीज एंड योर स्क्रीन मैम, प्लीज यू प्रेजेंट नाउ।
Ranjan, you have done it wrong way.
सॉरी मैम।
Yeah, share the screen.
ओके yes ma'am, I'll stop my screen.
Hey, no, you don't want. You share your screen.
Okay, one second ma'am.
Actually, Ranjan, you have done it wrong way. In the text part, na, each and every text part, first you have to identify the speaker. But you put here the tag itself. We can.
Ma'am, actually, how I work, starting, we complete the segment and then transcribe it, and then we replace it. One I just like ma'am, I show you.
Oh, okay, okay, yeah, got it. Then
Yes,
now,
yes,
okay,
yes ma'am. Ma'am, here is the, you click the text, right click and choose the gap. Then it will be the gap button. And always the file was 0.001. It was the correct form, the segmentation gap.
yeah, got it.
Yes, yes ma'am.
Thank you, Ranjan.
Yes ma'am.
So everyone is understood now that part.
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
yes, got it.
Got it.
Another thing, like the filler word, how can we use the filler
You
word?
can you can avoid the filler words for this particular project.
Sorry, could you repeat again?
You can avoid the filler words.
Okay, okay.
I have one question. Like, is there a way after splitting in segments, we can only listen the segment itself only, not the entire conversation?
That's up to you guys. You can create the segment and transcribe, and after it's in a you can use the in a logical way. It's up to you guys. First, you have to create the segment. Now you have to create. Srinivas sir, can we stop the session? Okay.
Sir, sir, Srinivas sir.
Ye- yes, sir.
Stop sharing.
Hello. Sir, I have a question. Hello.
Yes.
Sir, when the training will be over, I mean the session which is currently going on, when this will be over, so will be provided recorded, I mean the recorded training session?
Yeah, yeah. I will share you the YouTube link.
Smita ma'am, I have a doubt.
Okay, okay.
Ask Raji.
శ్రీనివాస్ సార్ మీరు కన్వర్ట్ చేయాలి నేను ఇందాక చెప్పాను కదా మీకు మ్యామ్ ఐ హ్యావ్ టూ స్పీకర్స్ మేల్ స్పీకర్ ఫీమేల్ స్పీకర్
Mm-hmm.
సో total file is 8 minutes file in the total file male speaker is also its sound is 90% low only 10% is audible
Oh, oh,
how to trans
yeah.
During conversation of that audio file, it is
Mhm.
unable to understand. She is asking to put what we can put one tag for entire audio.
No, no, no. We just escalate that audio. I give that audio name to me. Already sent you one mail now.
Okay.
Yeah, we can escalate that audio to the client. We are
Raji,
ఓకే
unable to hear
చేయొద్దంటారా అంతేగా
by
సార్
yeah.
Raji,
Raji,
ఆ ఫైల్ చేయొద్దు, అది నాకు
ఓకే
ఫార్వర్డ్
ఓకే
చేసి నాకు ఒకసారి అప్డేట్ ఉంటే ఆ ఫైల్ నుంచి స్మితాకి చెప్తా, నేను అప్డేట్ చేస్తాను.
ఓకే సార్ థ్యాంక్
ఆ
ఓకే
and
ఫైల్
సార్
చేయకుండా
Srinivas,
వేరే ఫైల్స్ చేయండి.
sorry to
Hello, ma'am.
interrupt,
ఓకే సార్
sir. Srinivas, sir, you
Yes,
should
ma'am.
ensure is it correct or not. What she said now.
Yeah, yeah, I will check from my own end and I will update you within few minutes. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
Yeah, when the meeting have over, then please send sample working video, no?
Which video?
Sample working video, no? Yeah, meeting link.
Meeting link, yeah, I will share you within few minutes. Within a few
Okay,
minutes, I
sir.
will share in the groups. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Preeti also is messaging. Yeah, Preeti. Pranoti
Everyone
Patel,
has
ma'am. How much
actually in the
duration is
group.
considered silence more
Actually, in the
than or
group, we have shared the sample files. Who are interested now, you guys have to share that sample files with us. We have clearly explained the work process and everything. If you share that sample video, then we can check that quality of the sample file and we can give the files to you for the production. Okay.
Okay,
In
sir.
every group, if you are there in Hindi transcription groups are there. If you are from Telugu group, Telugu transcription, likewise all over India 22 groups are there, we are maintaining that. For Bengali also we have a different group. If you are not in that group, you just ping me, I will share you that link. Okay.
Sir, Srinivas sir,
Yes,
are
yes,
you
Ramesh.
comfortable in Hindi language?
हाँ.
how much
Yes,
duration is
बोलिए.
सर
considered
मैं ये कहना
silence?
चाहता हूँ कि हिंदी में अगर ये जो सेशन था ये फिलहाल अगर ये हिंदी में होता तो शायद इसको और भी अच्छे से समझ पाता क्योंकि वो हिंदी में जो
अभी
जो कुछ
अभी
नेम्स थे
हम
ना वो
इंग्लिश
मलयालम
में,
में इंग्लिश में था।
हाँ हाँ, अभी हम इंग्लिश में किया, उसके बाद ना हिंदी
जी
में भी क्लियर कर देगा शाम तक, शाम को उसका हिंदी का भी फाइल यूट्यूब लिंक हम भेज देगा ग्रुप पे. ठीक है.
हाँ सर बेसिकली होता क्या है ना कि मतलब इंग्लिश समझ तो आता है पूरा लेकिन प्रॉब्लम है कि जैसे कि अगर अगर हिंदी जो उसमें जो टैग वगैरह सॉरी जो ट्रांसक्रिप्शन का जो काम था ना उसमें अगर हिंदी अगर वगैरह वर्ड होता ना हिंदी का तो और बेहतर
एक्चुअली,
समझ में आता कि अभी
हाँ,
मलयालम
एक्चुअली
का था या तो कोई
एक्सपीरियंस,
इंग्लिश का था।
yeah, yeah, actual experienced transcribers, when they saw this video only, they can clearly understand this video, the work. Okay. If
या राइट।
any unexperienced candidates, if there any freshers are coming to this field now, they're unable to
हम्म।
understand starting itself. Again, we will explain the same thing in Hindi also. In the evening session, हम हिंदी में भी वीडियो बना के भेज देगा ग्रुप में. ठीक है?
Okay, thank you, sir.
ठीक है
Thank you.
ठीक है सर
I'm adding one more point, Pranodhi Patil. The silence duration is more than or equal to 5 seconds.
Okay, ma'am, but I mean, nobody pauses for like 5 seconds, so the gap is usually around 1 second or more. So
Yeah,
should
if
we
you can,
ignore that?
you can see that if it is seems like a lengthy silence,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
you can use that. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
otherwise you can divide the segment into two.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hi, Shukla madam. When we'll send some sample files, we can do that and we'll update.
Srinivas sir will update you.
Silvers.
Actually, again, I will share you in the groups the sample files, the software, and everything. You can
Yes.
download that and you can do the sample file and share with us. We will check the QC part and we will update you the mistakes and everything. Okay?
Okay, okay, sir.
सर सैंपल फाइल को मतलब तुरंत अगर इसको यानी कि तुरंत सबमिट करना पड़ेगा या शाम को करना पड़ेगा
आप तुरंत सबमिट किया तो प्रोडक्शन आप तुरंत वर्क स्टार्ट कर सकते हो. आप लेट हो जाएगा तो फाइल्स नहीं होगा.
Yeah, Srinivas, I'm lifting the group.
सर
I'm just
फाइल्स नहीं
leaving
होगा
the.
मतलब
Yeah, okay, Smita. Thank you.
हेलो
Srinivas, I'm leaving
सर आपने
here.
क्या कहा अभी
Yeah.